I think if sometimes you go to them stores, you need a moving truck when you go there, empty, and then you bring the moving truck, you load it up with all the fixings.
Yeah,
The
because
last
the Three Kings is on Monday, but we're not gonna do it on Monday because my sister works, so we're gonna do it on Tuesday.
Nice.
So I hope I don't get the babies. I cross my fingers.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you do, you got to bring the king cake. All right, everybody, let's get ready. Nick's right. It's time. Time to party is what time it was. Time for a New Year workout. We'll throw down a big mute, and there it is. Big mute's gone down. So now we got nice and quiet. If you want to say something though, that's fine. I don't mind, and nobody minds. If you're on YouTube, hey YouTube. Whoop, I just bumped my table. If you're on YouTube, hey YouTube, it's like a glitch, like a bump, and then I repeat it, and we get all caught up in that. Make that a
John, we're not doing fitness tonight, right? Not today, right?
yeah,
Fitness tonight?
social.
Okay, I'll be there tonight.
Mhm. Yep. No, I didn't. Yeah, I think I think I might have mentioned it, but we'll mention it again. A good question.
I'll put it in the chat right now.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna do fitness social tonight at 6 on this very same link. So if you're on Zoom, you're on live. If you're on YouTube, you need this link. So you got to let us know. Say, hey, I want to join it on the fitness social. And then you can join us in, and it's live. We don't do a workout. We just kind of hang out. We talk about the new year, talk about goals. We did a New Year's Eve party, everybody, on Tuesday at 6 p.m. So that was pretty awesome. We got to get together with our group and talk about the new year, talk about 2024, talk about 2025, and getting all excited about it. Everybody went around and got to share goals and everything. It was terrific. Let's have some water, everybody. I got
Down
something.
there, I put it in the chat for you.
I have something floating in my water. I'm like, something float. It's an ant. Get on out of there. Go away. All right. Sometimes you take a sip of water, you're like, whoa. Everybody, those are your reflexes. And that's something that, remember, when we're working on fitness, a lot of people think about fitness just building muscles and moving weights around and stuff like that. But a lot of what fitness wants to work on too is our reflexes and getting us to be able to, recognize things, and then be able to have our body appropriately kind of move along to that. So let's get ready. One of our awesome reflexes is that when you breathe out your CO2, your body's going to want to breathe back in. It's going to have a rebound effect. When you breathe in, guess what? Your body's going to, it will at some point want to breathe out. But when you breathe out, you're going to want to breathe in. So when we do this next breathing motto, each time we do our breath out, I want you to imagine like you're blowing out some birthday candles. Maybe you're trying to blow out the fireworks. Maybe you're trying to extinguish out the fireworks. And remember, fireworks are dangerous, everybody. I live in the forest. I do not like fireworks going off. I heard them going off. I did not like it. I'm like, those people don't live in the forest. That's why they're doing fireworks. None of my neighbors are doing fireworks because we live in the forest. All right, here we go. Let's go breathe them motto. And when we breathe out, we're trying to blow out the birthday candles. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. Breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. Wow. Did you do what I did? Did you try to breathe out like you're blowing out like a lot of birthday candles? And what had Nick did, what happens when you do that? And did you feel how your body, it was just subconsciously going to breathe back in? I mean, when you exhale out and you really force out that oxygen, you're going to create a vacuum to where as those lungs start to kind of relax, when you're contracting them, you're blowing out that air, those lungs relax. It's going to create a vacuum. It's going to want that oxygen in. And it's amazing, everybody. Remember, thinking about your breathing when times get tough, breathing when you need energy and endurance. A lot of what we do and what we are comes down to our ability to breathe and be in response to our breath. So let's go ahead. Let's get ready. I'm going to get my chair set up here so I can be in a good spot. I moved things in my desk about like 2 inches over, and it's kind of strange. You get used to something and you change it up, and well, you got to get readjusted. Let's go ahead and go with it's the new year. We needed to add something new in here. I want to say classic 5, but oh, look, here comes another group, North County in the house. Let's have a cheers to North County getting in here right in the nick of time, North County. You made it. Great job. We did the breathing motto, but we breathed out like we were blowing out birthday candles. So it was like a, and then you feel that your body just, it goes right to getting that oxygen back in. Let's add something to our, for the 2005. Nick's got an idea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, Nick. What is it? What do you want to add in for? I'm just thinking one move. We got side to side. We got up and down, turtleneck, giraffe neck, ear lift, head tilt, head tilt.
Ooh, how about up and down, and then up and down, and then the feet. Yeah.
So doing like a X and V.
Yep. And then A.
Well, now we're getting into spelling. Why don't we just add one of those into the classic five? Which one would you want to have? The X?
Yeah.
All right, it's in. Nice job. All right, Nick's bringing it in. So we'll figure that out when we get there. It's going to come after the head tilt. We're then going to go up and then down, and then we're going to go up and then down. So we're going to make that shape. That's a good one, Nick. That's good. All year long. All year long, Nick's idea is happening. So let's get ready. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go right side. Let's not worry about anything right now. Let's just go ahead and go through the moves. We'll do it again here in a second with the breathing. I'm going down. I'm going up. Here we go. Turtleneck. Oh, let's get Tyler in here while we're turtlenecking. Let's get Tyler in. He's going to think we all have turtlenecks. Oh, there's somebody else is coming in. Keep that turtleneck. It's May. All right, keep turning. All right, here we go. Giraffe neck. Here we go to the ear lift. And then going over to our other ear lift. We're going to do a head tilt, and then we're going to go up, down, up, down. I like it. I like it. It's a good way. It's like a signature move, Nick. It kind of signs you off. It's almost an in for Nick. Almost. All right. What do you think about that? I like it. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it this time with a breath in and out in each position. So here we go. Right side, breathing in and out. Left side, breathing in and out. Bringing it down, in and out. Bringing it up, in and out. Going turtleneck, in and out. Giraffe neck, in and out. Ear lift, in and out. The other ear lift, in and out. Head tilt, in and out. Tilting the other way, in and out. Let's go up to the top, in and out. Down to the bottom, in and out. Up to the top, in and out. Down to the bottom, in and out. Nice. Nice job. We got some goals coming in there too. Anybody, if you want to put your goals in the chat room today, Carly's got a goal doing Race for Autism, 5K race, everybody. If you want to do that Race for Autism race, remember it's going to be the first weekend in April. So the first weekend in April, that's the Race for Autism. And we always have a team. We're going to go, this is our fourth year having a team. It's going to be terrific. And you just got to let me know. And we're going to be there, Balboa Park, San Diego. It's going to be pretty awesome. Let's get, I don't know who's going to win. Who's going to win the race? I don't know. Maybe Nick. Nick's been on the move, everybody. Let's get those shoulders up. I don't know who's it going to be, but I can't wait for it. Let's go. Let's get those shoulders going up and down. Let's go some classic moves to kind of get through our shoulders and arms. So we got up and down, going with shoulders here. We're going to go 2 more of those. 1 and 2. Let's go forward and back just a little bit. Forward, back. This one's kind of funky. This is a funky move. We don't do this really ever, but what we're doing, who knows what we're doing? We're not only working our pec muscles, but it's the muscles in our upper back, rhomboids, and our scapula. That scapula, that muscle, or the muscle, that scapula is moving around, the shoulder blades are moving, and that rhomboid's stretching. So that muscle stretches out and then contracts. Let's take that to Carrie's bear hug. Let's go back. Let's just go with this one for just a moment. Let's just go with this one, and then we'll put the whole bear hug together in a minute. We'll go a little piece by piece. I want everybody to work on their shoulder blades going back. If I could, I don't know if I could show you. Right back in there in the middle of my back. I'm trying to bring that part of my back together. And you can probably feel that. It doesn't go far. It's not like this far, but you can feel there, right in there. You give it a little squeeze. That's you're engaging your rhomboid. That's connected to your shoulder blades, your scapula, which is connected to like everywhere, everything that's moving around up here. It's got a relationship with that scapula. So we want good movement there. We want to have that movement. Let's hold it back for 5. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go for a bear hug for 5. 5. Give it a squeeze. 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for an armpit squeeze for 5, just because we're already squeezing now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's squeeze our hands. We're in a squeezing mode now. Let's go squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's squeeze our core. So right behind our belly button, give it a squeeze. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go ahead and relax. Whew. Let's have a sip of water. Earlier today, I was standing and something felt weird. And I felt like for a moment, I wasn't engaging all of my core muscles, or I wasn't engaging them at all. And it felt off to me. And I was like, well, this feels strange. And then I kind of engaged my muscles, and that felt good again. And everybody, what I'm getting at is that what I want you to think about for this new year, if you're able to engage your core just by using your thoughts. And you know what I mean by that. Right now, I'm squeezing my stomach. You can't see it, but I'm doing it. I'm giving it a squeeze. Now it's kind of like the secret exercise that you do. Only you know you're doing it. I mean, nobody else can tell that I'm squeezing like I have a little grape behind my belly button. I'm trying to kind of hold on to that grape. I don't want to smush it. I'm not squeezing as hard as I can, but I'm squeezing. And now I started squeezing my core like that about 20 years ago. And I would start to squeeze it, and it felt different to squeeze it. It felt weird to be squeezing my core. But I kept reminding myself, hey, give it a little squeeze. Try to hold it. Try to hold it as long as you can. Just squeeze just a little bit. And then what I found was that my muscles started to expect to be engaged. Remember, it's not 100%. So imagine you have a cross country team. That's like endurance muscles. Well, your core are endurance muscles. And so when we're working with our core, we want to think about them being able to always be able to perform, even when we're just standing or sitting up straight. Even sometimes if we're sitting back a little bit too, we want to try to engage that core. And so give it a little squeeze. I want you to think about it all year long. And this, I'm going to give you 3 times to think about it. Okay. 3 times that for sure. If this is happening to you, you got to give it a squeeze. All right. The first time, if this is happening in the year 2025, if you are watching a program like a show or something and a commercial comes on, everybody hates commercials, right? All right. So if you're watching a commercial, I want you to squeeze your core for the whole commercial break. I'm talking maybe 2 minutes, maybe 30 seconds. I don't know, but squeeze that core during the commercial break. And then if your show comes back on and you stop squeezing, that's fine. If you keep squeezing, that's fine too. But anytime this year you're watching a commercial, try to also be squeezing your core. That way, at least you're getting something out of that commercial other than trying to be sold something. All right. The other time I want you to try to do it, and this is a good one. If you are ever cooking any kind of food, or if you're with somebody who's cooking food. So maybe somebody's cooking dinner in your house. While dinner's being cooked, go ahead and squeeze your core. Or maybe you're helping to cook dinner. squeeze your core, or it could be breakfast, could be lunch, it could be a snack. You could be like, oh, I'm going to go and have a snack. Well, as soon as you think that in your mind, squeeze your core, go get your snack, and be squeezing the whole time. You're enjoying your snack. So having a little squeeze, again, keeping that in mind. The last time is going to be my favorite, and this is the one I did quite a bit, is that if you're ever in a car and you're at a red light, if you're in the car but it's not moving, you're at like a red light, squeeze your core. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. And let's see if by the end of the month, if you already start to notice a difference in your core just wanting to be engaged. It's a huge thing. It makes a big difference in everything from our posture to digestion, to all of our movements. So again, think about your core this year and think about giving it a squeeze. Nick talked about doing a plank. I like DJs raising the roof. Everybody, let's get ready. Here we go. We're going to go biceps up all the way to the top, bringing them back down, bringing them back down. So classic bicep curl, overhead press. Let's get it going. Nice job. I was inspired by DJ on this one. He's showing me some moves right there. I was like, yep, that's the move we're going to go for. So down, up, up, down. Nice. Down, up, down, down, up, down. Let's go 5 more. Down, up, down. 4, down, up, down. Here we go. 3 more. Up, down. Here we go. 2 more. Up, down. 1 more. Down, up, and down. All right. Now the next one I want us to do is going to be the chop. We're going to go down and up, but we're not only going to do alternating arms, we're going to do rotation. So what I'm talking about is this is my left hand right here. I'm going to go down to my right side, up to my left side. So I go down to my right side, up to my left side with my right arm. Let's go. 1, 2, 2. And I'm not reaching too far. I'm not going like as far as Nick. 3, but I'm just going down over to the side. 4, kind of reaching with my shoulder. 5, 6, 7. I tried to get Sarah in. 7. There we go. 8, 9, 10, and we're going to switch. All right, nice. So with the first one, we're going biceps, we're going up and down. With the second one, we're going up and down, but now we've added in rotation with our movement, and then again, alternating sides. You could do this with 2 arms going up and down, or I like doing it with 1 where we're switching out, but again, it's up to you. I don't know what you like to do, but I'm already feeling loosened up. I'm feeling warmed up. I'm feeling much different than when we first started this workout. Let's switch sides. So I'm going to go now with my right hand going down to my left side. My left hand's going to go up to my right side. Here we go. Just a little bit. You don't have to go super far. Just get the movement in. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that one was the best one for me. 7. I felt my muscles say, okay, we're ready. 9, 10, and 10. Oh my gosh. Anybody, I don't know if it happens to you. It happened to me on that one. Certain exercises, it's going to happen where the first few times, it just feels weird. The first few times you're moving, you're kind of like, it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel normal. But then for me, it was on number 6. When I did number 6, it felt so good, and it felt like my body wasn't trying to like stop anything from happening. My body was like, yeah, okay, I get what we're doing, and I understand what muscles to fire up, and maybe these muscles are gonna hold onto the shoulder differently. But that's gonna be a part of exercise, everybody. When you're learning exercise, it's gonna feel sometimes really weird in the beginning when you first start to do the movements, but then as you keep practicing, it's going to feel better and better. You're going to feel like, yeah, I'm starting to get the patterns in. And as your body becomes accustomed to those new patterns, it's going to even start to expect them. So your body's going to be like, hey, I'm looking forward to this pattern of movement. Let's have a sip of water. Let's get into another. Let's do a pattern. You want to do one, Nick? You want to come up with a pattern? I want to come up with a pattern too. How about this? Let's do combo. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna write down, everybody. This will be fun. And you can think about this too if you want to. You can think about what 4 exercises would you come up with? If you could come up with a 4 exercise pattern, what would they be? Nick, don't tell me what yours are. I'm gonna bring you up in a second. I'm gonna write down my ideas, Nick, and that way, and then I want you to tell me yours. And then we're gonna add mine to yours, but they might even be the same thing. I don't even know. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna come up with a pattern. Nick, you think about it. Everybody think about 4 exercises that you would want to do like as a pattern, and then and just think about those. I'm coming up with mine. Okay, I got mine. All right, so I'm writing it down. So it's all right. Okay. Okay, and then I'm doing this one. And then Nick, I hope you got yours. Everybody, this is what can be fun about exercise, you know? This is why we made our app and everything. You could have all these exercises you can pick through, like all kinds of different exercises. And then we're going, yeah, that's perfect. And then you can come up with ideas like this. So I got mine. Nick, all right, you got yours? All right. And you can show us or you can tell us. It's up to you. I got my ideas are right here. They're on this piece of paper. They're on here. We'll find a way for me to show you. Okay, Nick. Oh, we got to get you unmuted. Carla wants to do push-ups. Well, we will now because you said it, but I don't know. Well, you got 3 more. Nick, what's your so 4 exercise combo? He's going teacup, teacup, twist reach, twist reach. There's 2. He's going coffee pot, coffee pot. And he's going ground touch. He's going classic combo. Ground touch. All right, Nick. Nice. You're going to like what I got. Everybody. So Nick went with the classic 4. We call that our 4-point core reach. It's a lot of words, right? But if you think about it, what do you mean 4 points? Well, Nick's going in 4 directions. He's doing the overhead teacup, the across the body reach, the coffee pot where you're kind of tipping over to pour out, that's from the song. And then that's what we want to see. Nice job. Oh, that stumble looked good, man. That was really good. Nick's got reflexes now, everybody. They even surprise him at times. Nick's reflexes are getting so good that Nick's actually jumping, and there he goes. Yes. I knew you were going to do it if I said something. That was awesome, everybody. Nick's just started jumping, and I tell you what, Nick is going to do some amazing things. Nick, don't get too comfortable. Have a sip of water and then get back up. This was my 4, and then we're going to add them together. Mine is a Y, an armpit squeeze, a body circle, and then an I. So it goes Y, armpit squeeze, body circle, I.
Ooh.
And so I think, Nick, we're going to do yours first and then mine second. And then we're going to do that, everybody, 3 times. So we're going to get some practice. Again, it might feel a little weird, but I think it's going to feel good because Nick went with a classic move. So that should feel really good for us. All right, here we go. So we're going Nick's 4, then my 4, and then we'll repeat all of that. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're doing both sides, Nick?
Yeah.
Let's go both sides. So teacup, teacup, twist, reach, coffee pot, ground touch, ground touch. Let's do that. Full, get it all in. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teacup, teacup, twist, reach, coffee pot, ground touch, Y, armpit squeeze, body circle, and I. Nice. Teacup, Twist reach. There you go, Tyler. Twist reach. Scott and Lisa, you got it. Coffee pot. Coffee pot. Ground touch. Ground touch. Y. Armpit squeeze. Body circle. And an I. One more time. Here we go. Teacup. Teacup. I like it. Twist reach. Twist reach. Coffee pot. Coffee pot. Ground touch. Ground touch. Y. Armpit squeeze. Body circle. And I. Nice job. Raise your hand if you like that. Yeah, everybody, nice. Let's relax, everybody. Let's have a sip of water. And Byron, is that you on the Galaxy Tab A 8.0? If it is, I'm gonna send you a button to hit. I'm pretty sure that's you, my man. And Byron, if it's hard to find on there, see if there's somebody that can hit that button. That way we can you can do some leadership today. We'll be able to see you. Right now your video is not on. So I sent you that ask to start video request. What's up, Nick?
Did you might go there do the 5 day with you and the 1 day with you?
To do which ones?
The 5 and the 1.
The 5 and the 1?
Yeah. But
the 5K.
Yeah, and then
And
1 mile with you guys. Did you?
at the Race for Autism.
Oh yeah.
So you want to try to do 2 races?
Yeah, and 1 day with all you guys.
What? Oh, wow. Nick just said something that hasn't been discussed.
I'll make you do 1.
You're going to try to do 1?
Yeah, with you.
Carla's going to do 1. She's going to go 5K.
Me, I will do 2.
He's going to try to go is your family going to do the 1 mile?
Yeah.
And you're going to do it with him? So we have to do our race fast enough to where then we can get you back to get to your family.
And that's gonna. But John,
start training, Nick. Start training. We can do it.
I start training today. I start training yesterday.
Start training, everybody. If you're gonna be doing
training on Wednesday. I don't training in the New Year. I don't training.
Nick and Carla and anybody else who's going to be doing Race for Autism, right now is the time to start actually getting out there and going for walks. And if you're going to stroll it, you got to start rolling now. Start getting it in. 5K, it can take up to 45 minutes sometimes, even more, but you can do it faster. If you start training now, we can move along at a good pace. And when you're moving with a group that's moving fast, it will seem easier to keep up with the pack, with the group. That's something that's going to happen. Let's go ahead and bring up Carl, everybody. She's got a medicine ball with her, I think. Carl's in the house. Hey, Carl. Looks like you got a haircut, man. Good looking haircut. If not, it's the Zoom.
This is a medicine ball.
Let's see it. Let's see the weight.
We're going to do the 8 pounds. Last time we did a 12 pound, remember?
Okay. Let's try this. Let's try to go. I want you to try to think about moving slow
motion
on some of them.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be all of them. Yeah.
I'm going to do the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and then we're going to squeeze the ball.
Oh, squeeze it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. And we're going to go side to side. We're going to go up and down. 1, 2,
1.
3.
I like it.
4, 5, 6.
You got it. It's 8 pounds.
7,
you got this. It's the new year.
8.
It's the new year.
9.
1 more.
10.
Nice. I like the grip too, everybody. Here we go. It's gonna be tough.
1, 2, tres,
Wow, there you go.
cuatro,
Let your hand turn when it comes down.
6,
There you go, like that.
7,
When it comes down, let it. There you go.
12, 14, and then we're gonna do side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What else, John?
How about a Statue of Liberty,
Okay.
or yeah, or doing
1,
do that one. Let's go down and up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up.
Let's do a bicep curl next. Keep going. You're doing good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What'd you say? Bicycles?
Up and down.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Try to go.
1,
Try to go all the way down if you can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What about this one behind your head and going up and down?
1, 1,
All the way. Oh, nice. You could do the pullover.
2, 3, 4,
There you go.
5, 6.
Nice.
I can feel my muscles in my like right here.
Absolutely. So yeah, you were touching right here is going to be
And my
your
goals, okay, for my goals for the race season, I
Tell
am
us.
gonna do this year. I'm gonna practice it January, February, and March. And those 3 days in practice, walking around in my neighborhood, and we're using the because it has the thing to track your steps.
Yep.
And also how many steps I have. And yesterday I did 13 steps yesterday because I went to the store with my mom. That's my final. I did 13 steps.
Wow. Was it 1,300?
1300. And then I went, no, it was at Marshall's. I went to Marshall's. I was 13 steps.
Wow.
Yesterday.
Everybody, what Carla's talking about, and these are getting more popular, are these smart watches that can track your heart rate, they can track your sleep, they can track your steps through movement. You know, they can kind of tell when they're being.
I'm going to use this for the autism.
For the race for autism. That's awesome. We'll figure out how many steps we did. That's kind of a cool thing to know, is how many steps is a race for autism 5K. Nick's got one too. I think anybody who's going to, again, be a part of the race team, if you have one of those watches, we're going to bring them. And what we'll do is when we're at the start line, we'll get them all synchronized. All right. Like a team. And then we'll do the race and we will see if we kind of have we should have about the same number on how long it took us, how many steps it took us, and kind of maybe what our average heart rate was. You know, when you're walking in a race, your heart rate might be at 80, 100 maybe. That'd be the lowest. That's very casual. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to do some cardiovascular type walking. And we're not going to
get there. My brother's going to call you where you are, right? When I get there, right?
Brother can call me. Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
And so when we're doing the cardiovascular exercise, that's going to be, again, working on endurance. We'll do our next exercise. Let's do some endurance. Yeah, we're going to have fitness social tonight. Yeah, we're 6 p.m. And yeah, we had the New Year's Eve, and then we'll have fitness social again tonight and get to hang out. And we'll probably do the full time too. I think we'll have folks coming out for that. So again, doing that endurance, working on your endurance, working on pushing yourself. You might get your heartbeat around the 120s. Okay, 120s, maybe even 125, 130 when you're walking and things like that. And that's going to be a brisk walk. That's going to be a racing style walk. So when you're out there training, if you're using your technology, go ahead and, keep an eye on it. And if your heartbeat is low, then try to see if you can push yourself a little bit and get that heartbeat to start beating a little faster, and you can keep it there. Let's go ahead. Let's get into endurance. I'm gonna run with Cole. Do a Cole run. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. We got something here. We can do a race with Cole. Let's see what other videos we got. We might have another endurance video we can really get at. Let me check on Byron over there. Oh, he is in the house. Ooh, I see you, Byron. Looking good, my man. You want to rock and roll right now? You want to go? Give me a thumbs up. That's a yes. All right, everybody. I'm excited. We got Byron. After Byron, we'll bring up like my buddy Cole or something like that. Remember this one right here where we do the race and all that, but let's go ahead and let's get into look at this one. Thinking about Byron right there. Remember that, everybody? That's the kayak row. All right, I'm gonna jump in the forest here. We're gonna bring up Byron. Nick, you want to go? You want to go with him for the new year? You want to, Nick? Yep, double thumbs up. All right, here we go. Everybody, if you have not seen Byron in action yet, get ready because we are about to rock and roll. Byron's going to be starting off, it looks like, with the sandbag. He's getting himself into position here. This is going to be a real treat for the new year. And Byron is going to be getting us going, sandbag moving, sandbag grooving. And he's starting off with the right side, left side hand switch. This is going to be working on the strength in his fingers, his wrist, his elbows. He's also getting his mind sharpened up. Look at that, around the back as quick as can be. Oh my gosh, keeping it moving, keeping it grooving, going out, reaching out with that arm, going out with the left arm, popping it off the ground. We call that the hot potato. There's the sweeper off the ground. Did a sweeper off the ground. Nice job. Wow. Carla's putting in there 2,772 steps. Look at that. Byron is kneading the dough, everybody. He's going to make a pizza. And I'll tell you what, he's got the dough for the pizza. He's getting it all together, patting the dough, putting in the flour, putting in the seasoning, mixing it all up, taking it around, bringing it behind the back, swinging it around. There you go. Hot potato down off the ground again, going around the body and now between the legs, around the back, off the ground again. So again, he's got some low moves. Nice job, Carl. Carl's in the game right now. Oh my gosh, DJ, you're making me hungry, man. Keep nice job. There you go, Byron, punching it out. Scott's got it going. He's punching it out, keeping it going. Nice job, Nick. There you go, Lisa. Lisa's in on it. Lisa, don't hit Scott now. Watch out. She might knock you down, Scott. All right. He's going up on his head. He's got the balance going. Here we go. Scott's in it. Carl's got it going on. You got to concentrate on not moving. This is different. Look at Byron showing us some martial arts moves while showing us his stillness, showing us how still he can be in his head and neck while moving his arms from side to side. Now, if you don't have something balanced on your head, that's okay. I'm not going to talk about you, Nick, because you're doing a great job. I don't want to mess you up. But oh my gosh, everybody, look at Nick for a second. What an incredible job Nick's doing. Byron, you are taking us through some great leadership. He's doing martial arts moves with punches. He's got the sweeps. He's got the blocks with the elbow, bringing the arm up high. You can see that block coming in, being a low block. So he's got the low block. He's got the high block. He's got the in and out block move going. You're never going to get a hand on Byron because look at these moves he's got. He's got them all. The blocks, and then he's got the knuckle sandwich right there for you when you're ready. There you go. Oh, look at that. As smooth as can be, dropping it off his head. Oh my gosh, just as smooth as jazz, Byron. You have got the moves. There goes Nick. He's hanging loose. Byron's got it on his lower back. Nick's putting it on his upper back. There you go. Nice job, Nick. Oh, Nick's in good position. Keep that chest up, Nick. Even though you're low, your chest is up and then standing up and catching it. Excellent job, Nick and Byron on that one. Going with the Pirate's Parrot. So we're putting the Pirate Parrot up on the shoulder and you got to balance it on your shoulder. You don't want it to fall off your shoulder. Byron's even going to get low. Oh my gosh, he's doing a squat. He's getting down low. How low can you go? Wow, you got to really think about that shoulder. Where is that shoulder when you're getting down low? Here we go. Byron switched it up. Nice job, Nick. Switching shoulders, getting down low again. Sit back in a chair. Sit back in a chair. There you go. Sitting back into the chair, sticking out your butt like you don't have a care that the chair is not there. Keep it going. Nice. Going down off the ground. Another sweeper off the ground. I like that one. It's like you're picking up the trash and you don't want to touch it for anything longer than like a second. You know what I'm talking about? We're cleaning out the river or something like that. We got to get the pollution out of there, and we don't want to touch it. We're just popping it up off the ground. There you go. Byron sweeping it all up right there. Again, sweeping up the trash, cleaning it up, sweeping the floor. Everything's going to be as clean as can be down there. Look at that arm just swinging and sweeping. Everybody, I call it the sweep. Kind of remember the Karate Kid? He's asking about sweeping. I loved it. There you go. And this is kind of an arm sweep, an arm swing. And look at Byron, just as smooth as can be, almost in a dancing fashion. Byron is just in the groove, and you can feel how his whole body, left side and right side, they're just loosened up. They're working together. Look at Byron is just in a flow. And look at this. It looks like he's at the bowling alley right now. He's going to roll that back and off it goes. Nice job, Byron. I'm going to call that a strike on the sandbag. Byron's not done, everybody. He is going to the resistance bar. Nick's got a resistance bar. These guys combined are moving 20 pounds. They both got it right there in their hands. Knuckles up, thumbs down. You can see that's Byron's hand position, and he's reaching out in front of his body and bringing it down onto his like top of his quadriceps, so top of his legs, bringing it up, bringing it in. Nice job. Absolutely. That's right, everybody. Fitness Social tonight. Doesn't it feel like a Monday? Doesn't it feel strange? Oh my gosh, everybody, I forgot to tell you before I even logged in here, I went to the Monday link. Clicked on that one, and then I was like, wait a second, it's not Monday, it's Friday. And then I got on Friday. That's why if anybody was waiting for me, I was waiting on y'all, but I was on the wrong day. There we go. Byron's going down low. He's doing the back squat, everybody. This is a classic weightlifting exercise. This is something that they do in the Olympics. This is the real deal of strength training, working out his leg strength, also working out his core strength. Because if you can imagine, it's like Byron's got 10 pounds pushing down on him. He's got to work out through that move all the way, fighting gravity, and then reverse it. You're right, Sammy. It's such a weird feeling day today. It does not feel like a Friday at all. Byron's got the baton spin going on. Did anybody see they had some parades, right? Was it the Rose Parade? Did anybody see that parade? And look at this, Byron's going ahead. I saw a little bit of the parade up in Los Angeles, up in Los Angeles for the Rose Bowl, and I saw people doing what Byron's doing. I saw grand marshals. I think
I
that's
saw John.
You saw the grand marshals with the batons at the parade. That's pretty cool stuff. Look at Byron. He's tapping on the inchworm. He's saying, this is the top. I'm going to show you the bottom. There we go. Top to bottom, everybody. The inchworm. This is a great move. Look at Nick. Nick's got it so well after a year. Look at Nick. He's got this down like Byron now. I mean, Nick, great job, man. You really are showing what just 1 year, everybody. That doesn't seem like a long amount of time, but in 1 year, you can make tremendous improvements. Byron's getting down low. He's doing some squats where he's using the baton to support him. And then he goes for another. Look at that inchworm just going hand over hand, hand, right, left, down to the bottom, up to the top. There you go, Byron. Excellent job with the inchworm. And now he's going to hold it up and he's going right into, looks like a lumberjack with an axe on his shoulder. If you saw Byron coming down through the forest here, you'd know he meant business. He's coming down. He's got to chop down some trees. He's got to make sure we're safe for fire season and that there's not too much overgrowth. And look at that. Look at that, moving it from the shoulder to the shoulder, but he did it all with one hand. I loved that move, Byron. That was a right hand to left shoulder move he did, and he did it with one hand. That was stellar. Excellent job, Byron. You can see he's moving slowly. Remember, Carla was moving slow too. I like the slow movement. Oh, look at that. He got the fan spinning. I like that, Byron. Look at that, man. What a spin. There you go. You can put the brakes on it too if you want. You could just reach that up. It's no problem. It's not going to hurt the fan at all. There you go. Nice job. Time check coming through. Nice job. Byron is getting into, looks like could be back stretch, could be back twist. There's a couple moves back here, but he's using the bar. Look at that at his belt height. He's going to lean back into it and he's supporting his body kind of into that bar. It's an incredible move. Here he goes, bringing it down, looking down at the ground, keeping the chest up. There you go, Nick. That's it. Keep the chest up. Eyes up too. That's how your chest is going to be in the down position. Look at that. Hold it, Nick. Keep it going. That you feel the difference, man?
Yeah, man.
That's
I do.
That's the real deal. I show people that all the time. Your chest is going to be kind of in like a pumped out position when you go down. That means that your lower back, Nick, now your lower back is firing up. That's awesome. Look at you go, man. Great job. Again, Byron's taking us through the moves. He's the leader. Nick's following along. Both of these guys are making great progress in the resistance bar category. If you don't have a resistance bar, that's you got to make that a goal for 2025. You can do it a couple ways. You can find a wooden dowel. You can find a wooden dowel at a hardware store for about maybe $4, under $5. You can find a wooden dowel. You could also maybe, if you have a broom or a mop, you can unscrew the
I
stick.
got my stick in Home Depot.
That's what I'm talking about. Home Depot's got it. And so you can go there and you could even unscrew your mop handle. You could do it. The other thing that works kind of good too is if you have a piece of bamboo, because bamboo's real strong. Look at Byron. He's going into stirring it up. He's stirring it up, Nick. He's going witch's pot. He did an inchworm into the witch's pot combo. He's got it going. Nice job. He's got it moving and grooving. There you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. And a little side to side, working on right side lean, left side lean. These are great moves for your hips, for your knees, for your ankles. There you go. Nick, you got it, dude. Nick's showing it. You can see, look at how the knees are shifting. One knee's bent, the other leg's straight. The hips are getting workout from that. The knees, the ankles, the toes for Nick. Now Byron went back down into a supported squat. He's got the bar. There you go. Nick, look at him. Went right into the chest move. Byron's got a flat back. Nick, you got a flat back, man. This is night and day from when you're rolled over and your back is like curled over. You got it now, Nick. You feel the feeling of how that chest needs to be. All right, what do we got next, Byron? He's got it. You got one more move for us? Don't accidentally hit that. There you go. He's getting down low. Getting down low. There you go. How low can you go? Nice job. Nice job. Is that Julian? I see Julian. I think I see my friend Julian here. If that's you, Julian, man, it's good to see you, brother. Oh my gosh, my buddy Julian. He's a good guy. Look at Byron. He's standing up nice and tall with the stick. And I think that's all she wrote, everybody. Let's give him a round of applause. Oh my gosh, everybody. What a terrific job from Byron. I'm going for my mom's round of applause right here. All the way round and around. That was incredible. The moves from Byron. He's taking a bow. He gets it. And I like it too, everybody. He showed us that awareness with the ceiling fan. I thought that was terrific. And oh my gosh, everybody, it got a lot colder here. I should not be in a t-shirt. I'll tell you what, it's a little chilly. So I'm going to need to do something to warm my body up. And so remember, exercise is one of those things. Let's drink some water. This is going to help you cool your body down, right? Oh, look at that, Carla. We're synchronized. All right.
I read your mind, that's why.
I think you did. Oh my God. I was totally thinking we got to have a water break. Water is the way we cool down, everybody. We also hydrate, but we cool down. And that's an internal cooling down. Now think about this. If you were hot, remember when it was summer, we were having some of those hot days. There's a lot of ways you can cool down. One of them is from the inside, one of them is from the outside. Now you cool down from the outside. How do we do that as humans? What do? We sweat, right? Who's ever sweated before? I have a friend who doesn't sweat. I have a friend, he doesn't sweat. He has to spray himself. If he's getting too hot, he's got to create his own sweat. He doesn't have the sweat glands. They don't fire up the way ours do. And so can you imagine? You got to cool down. So you can cool down by having water on your body, sweat, or imagine you were real hot and I threw a bucket of water on you. That might
It
feel
happened to me
good.
once. I sweat a lot and I was cleaning my room and was sweating.
Jump in a pool. Yeah, actually, when you're working, when you're cleaning, you can start sweating. That's your body trying to cool itself down. Now, your body can also heat itself up. All right, how can you do that? There's a couple ways you can heat your body up. One of them, who's ever done this before? Who's ever had their hands were cold and so they rubbed their hands together? Has anybody, and you feel the heat? You can feel
I do that.
the heat in your hands. So everybody remember, so that's friction. That's friction. That's two objects. And as they move over each other, they're creating friction, and that friction is creating heat. Now, another way your body can heat itself up is by using its muscles. So when you use your muscles, that is also going to create heat. Oh, Nick's saying that you could put a warm towel on your head. I like that. That's not a bad idea either. If you're getting real cold, you put a little warm towel on your head. That's going to help to help your body temperature to regulate. That's a good idea. We lose a lot of our heat through our head. So when you wear, if you had that going, Carla's getting more and more steps in. I love it. I'm not sure how that's happening, but I like it. Let's get ready for some endurance, everybody. Let's heat our body up through movement. I'm going to bring Cole up. We're going to run the 5K with him. And Nick, for you, I want you to, get up, get into a good position to where you can, be running in place and keep your body moving. And Nick, what I want you to work on is a rhythm of stepping. So you're like 1, 2, 1. Maybe you're like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Whatever it is, whatever you do, I want you to get into the rhythm so that everyone is going to be the same. It's going to take us a moment to get into the rhythm. But once you get into the rhythm, I want you to fight to stay in rhythm for the whole time, because the rhythm is what's going to get you going where you want to go at the speeds you want to go at. All right, everybody, this is what a 5K looks like before it starts. Everybody's hanging out at the starting line, getting ready to go, looking into the camera, looking good. There's my buddy Cole. He's a big man now. He does not look like this. This guy is strong as an ox. All right, everybody, when the sound goes off, the horn goes off, everybody starts running, and we're going to get into that rhythm as quickly as we can. We're going to go maybe 1, 2, 1, 2, left, right, 1, 2, 1, 2, left, right, left, right. Now, I want to keep my body in this rhythm as best I can. Now, I'm going to be talking, and that's going to make it a little bit hard to do, but I feel like I got it going. Left, right, 1, 2, 1, 2, left, right. I'm still in rhythm, and that's what I want to keep, because if I can keep in rhythm, I'm going to be able to keep going. If I tried to run at full speed right now, or if I tried to do at a speed or at a rhythm that wasn't consistent, that's going to start to throw my body off, and that's actually going to start to slow me down. So let's see if I still got it. Left, right, 1, 2, 1, 2, left. I'm still in rhythm. Left, right. So I just want to keep that rhythm going. And I can kind of start to think about different things now because my rhythm is set. My body has it set. Has that happened to anybody else where you're just kind of like locked in, going 1, 2, 1, 2, left, right, 1, 2, 1, 2, left, right. Just keeping it moving. We don't have to go any faster. We're just going at the rhythm of this speed. Left, right, 1, 2. Keep it going. Don't go any faster. Don't go any slower. Keep it right at this rhythm. You can do it. Go. 1, 2, 1, 2, left, right, right. And you can see the other people running, and they're in rhythm. Left, right, 1. Even Cole is in rhythm. Left, right. Look at their emotions. Look at their faces. This is after running for 30 minutes in a rhythm. And now they're coming to the finish line. And this is where we're going to break from rhythm. So here we go. And here we go. Speed it up. We're going faster. We're going for the finish line. We're going to try to run as fast as we can. The rhythm might even keep going faster. My whole body's moving right now in my chair. I'm going as fast as I can, keeping it going, keeping it running, keeping it moving. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going. Remember to breathe. And the finish line is, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Wow. Wow. Nice job. Oh my gosh. You feel that? Your body wants to kind of keep going, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Here we go. That's a nice one. Wow. I can still feel it. I can feel it. Oh, yeah, look at that. It just wants to keep going, doesn't it? That's your body getting into that rhythm. So if you're training for the race for autism and you're like, hey, I think I can make myself improve between now and then, you might think you're already ready, and you might be, but you might be thinking, you know what? I have 3 full months, 90 days. Can I improve? Can I get faster? Can I develop my walking rhythm? Can I maybe develop a jogging rhythm? Can I go for a 30-minute walk? Can I do an hour long walk? Can I go for maybe a 2 hour walk? There's places, especially if you're here in San Diego, where even right now, you could go for a 2 hour walk and it would be
I have a lake.
beautiful
I have a
walk.
fake lake over here. I can walk over there.
Got a lake over here. There's lake. Nick has lakes where he's at. Everybody, we live by the ocean. You can go walking by the ocean. It is incredible. But you got to get out there and do those things, and you got to communicate that too. If that might be something you have to do, is you have to advocate for your fitness. You have to let folks know that you want fitness, you want to be strong, and you want to be the best you can be. You want to help them. Sometimes when we're getting in shape, it's actually to help out others because we work as a team. So the whole team is working to get better. But you got to let people know. You got to talk. All right, everybody, let's get ready. Nick, you want to take it home? You gonna do it? All right, Nick's coming up, everybody. He's gonna do our breathing motto to close us out. And Nick, again, he's also gonna be training for that race for autism coming up first weekend in April. That is 3 full months away. That's not that long. 90 days. That's not that long. And so let's start thinking about training, start thinking about eating healthy. With holidays are done, everybody. I hope you had a good time because let's get to work. Let's do it, everybody. Let's start eating real good. Let's all eat like Sandy. Let's try our best. Sandy's amazing. Let's try to eat like Sandy would want us to eat and like what she's doing for herself and her family, being the best she can be. So keep that in mind. If you need
This is
Tracy,
the first time I'm gonna meet Nick on in April.
oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, Nick, we got to get you unmuted. Remember, everybody, it is actually Friday. I know it doesn't feel like that. So have a good weekend. And we are going to be doing Fitness Social tonight at 6 p.m. Fitness Social at 6 p.m. And I hope you can make it. Nick, take it away.
I will. I will born ready for the breathing model. Here we doing 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and breathe in the dirt. Breathe out the bed. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the dead. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the wood. and breathe in your bubble. Do we mind? 20, 25, 20, but where would be? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll know tonight. Here we
Yeah,
go,
tonight.
everybody. Great job, Nick. I'll see you. Well, it's the new year, so let's see you. Let's make it happen. I'll see you. All right, here we go.
And the you that do not yet, that PM, here we doing. Bye. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
everyone.
Great job, everybody. Happy New Year, Carla and Lorraine, Scott and Lisa, DJ. Carl, great job, Carl, man. Happy New Year. Tyler and Sammy, Byron, man, in the house. Julian, my mom, S22, Valentina. Oh my gosh, we had North County in the house. MU. Oh my gosh, VZ. We got Catherine. We got May. Everybody will see you another day or maybe.